Hello tacticians! A new hero release event is beginning tomorrow, so I figured I might as well have a look at the hero. So let's! We're getting a new Space Wolf, Baldr. I just hope he doesn't have a gate somewhere around. Design wise, looks kinda cool, yes, although that animalistic faceplate, I'm not a fan of that. Looking at his gear, he's presumably going to be power, which is something the Imperium needs more of, partly because he's a healer. Other than that, he also has final vengeance, and apparently he is terrifying because normal space marines aren't or something. Other than his scepter, I'm gonna call it, he comes equipped with a bolter. If he actually uses that, then and as such has a ranged attack, then he will not mesh well with his faction boss Ragnar, but that's fine, I guess. If he doesn't use it and only has a melee attack, then why does he have a bolter? Well, no matter, we shall see in the game. Okay, so that covers the basics. So yeah, he's Imperial healer, which is a good thing because we need more healers in the game for the various LRE conditions and possibly for the 10 Guild Wars teams. So far, really no complaints. Now let's have a look at his abilities. The active, Rites of Morkai, Baldr and all surrounding. Why surrounding? You have been up until now using adjacent, so why change it? Friendly non-mechanical units become inspired, another weird keyword to which I will get later, for 1 round or until they are revived. Uh-oh. The first time each inspired unit would be defeated, it is instead revived with some health unless it's overkilled. Right, so this is going to be a very PvP oriented ability because, well, it doesn't directly heal. It only heals when the affected units have been killed but not overkilled. So you kinda have to use it when you get value out of it. Which on one hand, yes, promotes smart and well thought out play. On the other hand, in the PvP where this is going to be the most useful, this is gonna be such a pain in the ass. Because we all love units that don't die when they die, such as the anything supported by Rodbone and the Gene Stealers. I'm suspecting he's supposed to be a bit of a counter to the Gene Stealers, so that they're not the only ones who do that, and as such the most hated PvP faction in the game, which I believe they currently are, with the Blood Angels being close second. Okay, moving on. Inspired units with final vengeance, so stuff like Ragnar, like Dante, like Karn, seeing a pattern here, deals extra damage with all attacks. Cool. After using this ability, Baldr immediately performs a normal melee attack against an adjacent enemy. Alright, so sure, why not? He's meant to go in thick and he won't go down easily, and if he can make his allies not go down easily, then all the better for you. Like I said or implied, in PvP offense, great. In PvP defense, if his AI is not going to miss the Rites of Morkai, he's going to be an extreme pain in the ass because of all the buffs that the defense gets in Guild Wars. good luck overkilling something when you have both of the not supply depots. Help me out here. Medicae stations and possibly the armory up, and yeah, not gonna be fun to play against this. Okay, moving on to the passive. Baldr's passive is Healing Bounce. When he uses his action to heal a friendly unit, the healed unit gets a buff, extra crit chance and extra crit damage for 2 rounds. That means in this turn and in the next turn as well. At the start of its next turn, the affected unit is also healed for 50 health. Baldr can heal friendly units even if they are at full health. Okay, this is an interesting twist on the healing itself, because it's in a way similar to Actus, who can heal or well, repair a target at full health, but Baldr buffs the target, increasing its crit chance, and there is currently a quote-unquote bug in the game. I'm gonna call it shitty coding, because it's not supposed to stack, and it stacks, but it's supposed to be fixed out. So this shouldn't stack with itself, I mean. And the healed unit also gets healed during its next turn, so it's like, okay, I'm gonna heal you now, you will get banged up, and then you will get healed again in the next turn, which will let me focus on somebody else in the meantime. This I like. The buff, I can see that being useful and valuable, maybe even in raids, which would make Baldr a second healer viable in raids, as far as I'm concerned, in some very specific conditions. With Ragnar, probably, because he loves critting. Yeah, everybody loves critting, really. Then again, with Ragnar, you're usually running Dante and Carian and all sorts of shit like that, so you want to be brought below 50% health, but that's not here nor there. Okay, so yeah. More healers, always good. But on the other hand, we now have how many? Incisors, Nicodemus, Isabella, that's 3 Imperial healers, plus 2 mechanics, Vitruvius and Actus, and 1 Chaos healer, Rodbone, for 4 Chaos factions. So this seems a little imbalanced, and yeah, if you ask me, which probably you are since you're watching this video, I think we should have got Fabius Bile for the Emperor's Children as a healer for Chaos, rather than a healer for Imperium. But we got Lick My Ass instead, so there's that. Oh well. And a bit of another point that I already touched upon, we're getting swamped with weird keywords or buff descriptors or whatever you wanna call it. We got, and I'm fishing out of my memory right now, we got Thrilled, the faction buff for Emperor's Children. We got Elated, which is a debuff on Lucius. We got Excited or something. Then we got Watched. And now we got Inspired. So we got something like 5 quite similar keywords, and that's not gonna be confusing at all. But hey, maybe that's just my age catching up with me, but I'm finding this a hassle to learn and remember. So yeah. Okay, so I think I best cut the video here. I'm running out of steam and out of things to say. Do with that what you will. I'm pretty sure Baldr will be useful because new damage types and a healer, always useful in LREs. And hell, grind him out tomorrow or the day after, or well, at your own pace, but definitely do grind him out in the hero release event. And yeah, I'm off, so thank you for watching and Kaurin out.